Alright, YouTube. Evening. Well, it's evening where I am. Grand rising. If it's the rising for you, where you are. This is the reading start off part 2 to what I did this morning, early one this morning. It was a deep trigger for some reading energy that I was tapped into. I definitely saw my energy within that reading, and I definitely feel that's a reading that somebody needs to hear right now. I say that because before I start every reading, right now my ears are literally like just ringing. But before every reading, I set my intention for those who need to hear whatever it is I've got to say the most. You understand? I always set my intentions as I pre-shuffle and all this and all that. And the message that came out is a message that I've been telling myself now for some time. Is a message that I've been telling myself is the reason why I'm led to where I am right now. Breaking through barriers. But that's in part 1. So I said to myself, okay, well, I told myself anyway, because of the error with the recording, I knew I was coming back to do another moon energy reading. But as I was getting on with my day-to-day, and then came back in and tapped back in to this energy, I've been in that energy of the reading since yesterday, if you go back to part 1. So it kind of annoyed me. I was annoyed, but I'm calm now. But I was annoyed earlier where I was in a deep energy in the first recording, like the first 3 minutes of part 1, terrible. But the energy, the message that was coming out, on point. But nothing is a mistake. Nothing is a mistake. Everything. Deep. The message is deep. Yeah. So anyway, I said let me come back and do a part 2, because I know I can tap into this energy if you follow my seasons that I'm doing right now. Like once I'm tapped in, and I've been meddling on this energy now. That's still up from this morning for a good couple of hours now, just in the energy, you know, in a child energy. So because it's Valentine's weekend, I had all intentions to do a reading today anyway for Valentine's weekend. 2, 1 for my seasons, and this reading here that's coming out now. I mean, if it's connected, it's connected. There's a message in everything. Everything. Nothing is a coincidence. Nothing is a mistake. Everything is a choice. But anyway, I've got 2 other decks. That's why I kind of changed the view today up higher, because this is like X-rated cards that I'm using right now, over 18 definitely. So I said to myself, let me use them and see what's gonna come through. Never used them for YouTube before. So yeah, so I know from the get-go this is gonna be a long reading, because I'm well tapped into her energy right now. Worse if it's a message for me, I'm well in tune with my inner self right now. So the message, whatever's gonna come out, it's worth hearing. It's worth hearing. Right now I've got my food on the fire, so I'm gonna have to pause somewhere in between. But you'll kinda, I don't know where it'll come in. But I'm just gonna say that from here. But yeah, I'm just gonna pull straight in, because you would have seen the first reading that came out. So I wanna pull upon activation. What's been activated in regards to the energy of this morning? That's the intention. That's my whole purpose of this reading. I want to move forward, because that was then, innit? We want to see what's coming now for whosoever's resonating with that reading, because there was a lot of positivity in that. That's someone stepping within their own power. There was Taurus energy. You understand? That's that. Not too stubborn, but content energy, if you go back to part 1. But let's see. What's this activate? discernment. Somebody is needing to use their discernment, or somebody's now understanding what discernment is and means to them. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with no compassion and wisdom. You understand? That means knowing when to walk away from somebody for your own good. That's having respect for yourself. You understand? For your own good. That's knowing who's for you truly and who's not. Truly. You understand? Bottom of the deck, passion. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. Bottom of the deck. Finally, that's passion at the bottom of the deck, and I know I'm going to move into Valentines, so I like the alignment. Let's see, what's needing healing? What's needing to be looked into? They literally jumped out of my hand. And this card, yeah, when I was recording the first time, you might not even see it now in the other video, but this card continuously was being knocked over. Oh no, sorry, I think it was this one, personal. By the way, this card says a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. And the other card was second house, owning. So this was the energy of owning up to, or either owning properties or owning business. Owning. That's the energy around this. Card number 9. How teachable are you? Help from above. So how teachable are you? Again, resonate. It's like that. There's one song that says you have to look in at yourself before you look out. You have to look into your own self before you can judge anybody. Fix your own life before you can even attempt to say X, Y, or Z. But don't get me wrong, you know, because within the process, because when I started making my oracles that I've come out with, this was when I was helping somebody who was very much helping me. You understand? We used to literally talk every single day. Every single day. You understand? It's a healing process. It's that infinite energy. So it's like, how teachable are you? You have to be able to be humble enough to be able to number one, listen. You have to have that compassion, I guess. If you haven't got a compassionate heart, if your heart chakra is closed off, how are you able to have compassion for another when you haven't even got compassion for yourself? That's that forgiveness energy. That's that forgiveness energy. But I feel like somebody, like when I look at the illustration on this card, I'm seeing waves behind it. I'm seeing the ocean, but that's emotion. An ocean of emotion. An ocean of emotion. Oh, I've got to write that down. And then that's the title. Ocean of emotion. Yeah. And when I see that energy, I know that someone's divinely guided to where they are right now. There's two energies. This is the 27. This card is 27. Break it down, that's 9. Again, this card is number 9. In order to get to this energy that I picked up on in this morning's reading, there's a need here to have compassion and forgiveness for self and of others, and be able to move on away from all of this ocean of emotion that's been holding you back. And I feel like there's an energy that the Most High is supporting, whoever it is that you have faith in. Number one, you need to have it in self. I'm just feeling that strongly right now. And secondly, Just trust. Trust your part, trust your mission, trust your quest. Listen, when I first came onto YouTube, oh boy, understand, I think my first video was a video of me, was I singing? Rapping? They want to call it whatever. That's what I came on with. Now that was way out of my comfort zone. From that point onwards, I knew there was no stopping me. There's a section in my book and it says, I haven't come here to play. I come here to slay the earth angel chaser. You understand? Bottom of the deck. Discover your life purpose. Discover your life purpose. I don't know what just happened, but this is the card that came out. Like, again, what I said in the first video, I haven't really used this deck on YouTube because I can't pronounce a lot of these words, but the meaning in the books, when I read from the book, it's potent. Like the advice, if it resonates, it resonates, and it's powerful energy. It'll get you thinking, it'll get you in that energy of, you understand? But alright then, so it's card number 2, QPO. I can't say that, I don't know. QPO, but I just guess it's got something to do with the heart. That's card number 2. I think the card that came out today was card number 1. But I'll see if I recognize the name as I read this one. Okay, so it says it's time to let go. Same energy as this morning. Things are working out in their own way. Trust that your heart is wise and is leading you on a soul healing journey and the right spiritual path. Spirit wants to bring you a blessing and a resolution, but you must let go and allow it to happen. Events are unfolding according to a higher plan. Even if your plans are going away, know that all will come together at the right time and in the best way possible. Surrender your struggle and hold on to your faith. You do not need to be in control in order to be safe and have things work out in the best possible way. In an often spiritual defiancy, modern culture, we have developed a kind of mystical amnesia. We have forgotten the genuine, effective and astonishing power of spiritual intervention that can be evoked by an open heart. This oracle brings you a message from Spirit. There is a problem in your life that seems very real and substantial. Yet if you approach it from a more mystical perspective, desiring spiritual connection and healing, that issue can dissolve. It can be absorbed into the spiritual light and be healed. It can be transformed in such a way that your current viewpoint of suffering will cease to exist. There is a path for healing. There's a path for healing you have yet to recognize. As you let go of what you think should or must be, you will recognize a perhaps unexpected path to your true healing and inner fulfillment opening up before you. The Latin phrase is the name of this card, refers to a desire to dissolve, to be absorbed into the luminosity, I can't even say the word, I'm not going to try, of the soul. When there is a beauty, relief and peace, to enter into such a state requires a loosening of our attachments and fixations upon our problems and in the physical world. This does not mean we deny any of our problems. In letting go, we give Spirit permission to heal the state of our heart and mind that has led us into these difficulties. It can be surprising just how much we hold on to things we wish to be free from. It might help us let go. It might help you let go if you reflect on what would be different for you. If this problem is no longer in your life, sometimes we might hold on to pain, hoping to gain acknowledgement from a certain person who may just lack the emotional capacity and spiritual development to grant us heartfelt apology. Sometimes we punish ourselves by holding on to pain, holding impossible and unhelpful standards of an inhuman perfection. We could forgive ourselves and move on. Spiritually, we have the power to forgive and free ourselves and others. Now, in this morning's reading, there was a card that came out in this new deck that I've got here. There's a new deck I've got here. And the card that came out, I'm going to use it again, and the card that came out said, you have a choice. Listen, always remember you've got a choice, no matter what the story tells you that you have to have, or have to do, no matter even what a tarot reading says, or even what a tarot reader says as inspiration, motivational, or whatever, through our channel. You've got a choice whether you go on that route or not. You've got a choice whether you continue listening to that reading or not. Like, people's got too much of a bad concept on tarot readers and reading. Listen to the advice. You see the advice that's given if the storyline resonates with what's going on for your circumstances. Listen to the storyline. To the advice, sorry. Because 9 times out of 10 is what I got to find out now. What comes out within in a reader's reading, the reason why the advice will be so maybe on point to those that's listening is because that tarot reader's gone through some kind of shimmer of emotion or of an event that makes them one of the wisest people within that field of what you're going through, because they're talking from experience, from wisdom of their own earthly experiences. That's why I call myself Empress Earth Wisdom, because I've got earthly experiences that I've just shimmered through, almost like the quantum leap energy of the seasons that I've been doing. Like, the Most High, I tell you, has protected me through them shimmers of different events and emotions, spiritually, physically, emotionally, every kind of way. And I've got so much gratitude that I even understand that right now. I'm telling you. So let me continue reading. It says, as we forgive and enter the temple of the heart, we can see beautiful vision of what is now possible. Feelings of, I don't know what that says, may awaken. We realize we have set ourselves free from the past. A constraint that once weighed heavily upon our hearts has been cast off by the spiritual will. Knowing we have such a beautiful power within can bring gratitude and wonder into our hearts. In the spiritual landscape of the heart, we let go of what we think and engage with what we feel. That's important. Follow that gut instinct within you. I always tell myself, I always follow the highest energy within. That's what's kept me going. That's how I've survived some true BS in my life, by following the highest energy, that survival energy, warrior energy, knowing when to pull back energy, and knowing when to keep on going, and knowing when to completely walk away, saying enough is enough now of the disrespect, and just putting up your deuce and later. Cast off by spiritual will, knowing we have such a beautiful power within, can bring gratitude and wonder into our hearts. In the spiritual landscape of the heart, we let go of what we think and engage with what we feel. The true mystical experience of divine love is not just emotional, it is transfiguring. It helps us transform ourselves and our lives. This oracle guides you to immerse yourself into the spiritual light within your heart. A beautiful and uplifting outcome is being offered to you. Trust in spirit, let go and receive. Consider any problem you have been wrestling with, or a painful situation or interpretation of events to which you are attached. If you are willing to do so, you can now set an intention to offer that attachment to spirit through this healing process. Place a hand on your heart and consciously connect to the flow of your breath. Close your eyes and rest for several moments. Imagine feel, or intend that you are now aware of your heart, experiencing it from the inside, as though you are sitting in the middle of your heart chakra. From deep within the center of your heart, a pure white spiritual light begins to radiate outward. It feels joyful, uplifting, peaceful, expensive. Now we practice a Sanskrit word that means infusion. I can't pronounce the word, but it's the chakra. Allow the white light to gently infuse into your being like a sacred tea, perfuming and enriching your soul. The white light is being absorbed into your cells, into your mind, into your heart. You feel more settled, peaceful, and blissful as this process unfolds. Intend to release your offering into the light. Now letting it go from your heart in the light, it can dissolve and transform. This process can be gentle and powerful. Sense that your offering and your light are one. Complete this process. Complete this practice with Sanskrit word meaning immersion and complete absorption. Gracefully choose to let everything else go and settle into being one within the light. Take your time and gently emerge from your luminous contemplation. When you are ready, ground yourself and you have completed your practice. This in a nutshell, just go within your own space. Go deep within the core of yourself and see what it is that you're needing to really do the work on. What's that healing that you're needing to do for yourself? How are you going to bring yourself, and it's having that discernment. It's knowing when to give and when to not. You understand? It's just that. It's having that balance within yourself, that within the core of yourself. Right. Still within the moon energy. I just want to see if it was going to be the same energy that I picked up on this morning, and it definitely is. Definitely is. What ones am I using? Sorry, wrong one. These are the ones I used this morning that I had. But that's not a mistake. I'm going to use them just after this one. So it says the masculine, card number 42. So now it's bringing me into the Valentines energy, I feel like, because now let's talk about masculine. But don't get it twisted, this is not just masculine of another, because we all possess masculine energy, masculine and feminine energy. So I'm going to pull another card, and at the bottom of that deck, yeah, it says growth. That's the understanding that you've got masculine and feminine energy within you. That's that balance within yourself. Patience. I was going to, actually I am going to read it from the book. Oh, here it is. So card number 42. It is time to step forward and lead. Be the leader in your own life. You have more power than you think. It is time to formally learn more. Enroll in a course or learn a new skill. Offer your protection to someone weaker than yourself. Take steps to improve your health and vitality. May the positive attributes of the masculine align within me. While lunar gods are rare, usually their realms are the solar. They are conspicuous when they appear. The Australian Aboriginal, and that's absolutely funny, you know, because look at the deck. I didn't use this morning, but I said I wanted to use it. For some reason I was drawn to it. So it says, the Australian Aborigine duty of Wanneroo, I think it is, tribal area, I'm going to just spell it, Biame, encourages us to observe the laws of the land and to appreciate the beauty around us. That name again is depicted with having big eyes and no mouth, teaching us that sometimes beauty does not need to be spoken about, just witnessed within the eyes of our head and of our heart. The Norse god Mani, the moon himself, teaches us to be wise and about the passage of time. The Mesopotamian, I don't know what that says, sin shows us how to ask about the future and how important it is to protect the weak. There are many more. The traditional positive attributes of the masculine, such as strength, physical vitality, power of will, shielding the protection of the weak, and important for anyone to adopt, no matter their gender or orientation. Should you pull this card, it is asking you to step up. That's that owning up energy. See the head? Second house, owning. That's what I picked up on instantly when I pulled that card this morning. So it says, should you pull this card, it is asking you to step up into your power, your uniqueness, and offer your guidance to those who may need it. Companion stone or metal, black or full. That's the crystal that's saying. Stone or metal, black or full. Okay, there's a next one, 36. So it says, enjoy the journey, not just the destination. The time has come to learn patience and avoid the lure of instant gratification. Slow down. Take your time. Things are happening. You just can't see it. Be loving and patient with your body. I take my time to enjoy the journey. Patience is a kind of faith in foreseeing. We might see the seed, but we foresee the flower. We might see the books on the table, but we foresee the degree at the end of it. At the end, if we read them, if we think physically, we might feel the pain of the hard work, but foresee and have faith in the muscle and fitness levels we will build. Patience is a way of experiencing the process of fruition. For some of us, we choose what is quick and easy. Now this is what I said in the reading, and I don't know if it came up within the recording. I think it did. For some of us, we choose what is quick and easy. We may choose activities we know will be good, that we will be good at. These require no big process, no great challenge over time, and so no great achievement even if we are good at them. More difficult is a kind of patience and mystery, where the skills of learning take time to occur, and this is where the beauty of patience is born. When we truly realize the power of patience, we understand the power of gaining something incredible, deep and embedded, rather than the quick hit of instant gratification. But trust me, the card that came out, why it came out in this morning's reading it's something I got out of a Jamaican comedy, but it's the kind of standard that that's the foundation that my dad and my mum grew us at. Like, if you're hungry, lie on your belly, not on your back. You understand? And that just simply means, if you're hungry, persevere until the morning. You understand? When light comes, when you can go out there and work $1 and get what it is for your belly. You understand? Rather than lying on your back. And when you lie on your back, you're going to lose your dignity because you're giving away your power. So it says, For some of us, learning a physical skill enables us to fall in love with our bodies again. Seeing it change and try it over and over, we recognize its magnificence in all its weirdness, wonkiness, strength, weakness, and inherent wisdom. We get to feel the process and the miracle. And if our body doesn't quite get it, and we run out of patience, well, nasty self-talk is the last thing I would throw at you. After all, my body is not my enemy. Instead, I throw compassion and trust at it. The compassion that it is doing is best right now, and the trust that it will get me to where I want to go, even if that is eventually. I've learned to be patient. The green corn moon encourages us to watch for growth and enjoy patiently and the journeying of growth. While we may not yet be at fruition, we are on the way. So one minute, press. So I had to pause. But this is a deck that came up to my mind when I was doing the reading earlier. And was at the bottom of the deck when I was doing the reading earlier. But it wasn't close at hand, so I didn't use it. So I know there's a message here. It says West completion again. That's number 4, but completion again in tarot is the energy of 9, the number 9. So again, number 4 now. Number 4 is about structure, stability. Here in the illustration, you're not going to be able to see it, but there's a puzzle piece in her hand. Again, understand? That missing piece of the puzzle. That missing piece of the puzzle. And that's that tapping into the inner child. As I look at the cards, look, there's a gateway ready. Someone's seeing something in a whole new way. This goes back to when I went back to a memory that I had of me and my son having a conversation about him thinking about what's beyond what the eyes can just physically see in front of him, and he was only 10 at that time. So I knew that he understands. Kids have got a level of understanding that if you give them chance, there's a lot you can learn from them. And that reading I did today was a lot around like cultural upbringing of children must be seen and not heard. But for me, and it's funny, yeah, because in the reading before the one I done, I said number 4, that's half of the infinity sign, which is, I believe, we're a generation that is here because we know better. We know better than the last generation, because I believe the last generation overall, not for everybody, is a generation that's unhealed from whatever their foundation situation is, each to their own situation. But us as a generation, we know a little bit better because we've got more information, we've got more connection. Through the internet, through just even this, you understand? There's more wider way of networking and communicating with each other and getting the message out here. And out there, I should say. Out there. In here, from there, wherever. Where souls living a human life. We're never too old to learn, and we're never too young to teach. But some of us never grew with that principle or that moral. Some of us were just seen, and you understand, and it was what it was. But there's a need to have discernment. Again, I'm going to go back to that energy of discernment. I'm going to read this one out of the book, West, card number 4. It says, every cycle comes to a close. Do not resist the end of something, because the end has a new beginning. Complete the project. Be a finisher. Be not afraid of death. It is a part of life. It says, west is one of the cardinal directions. It is the direction in which the sun sets. And so traditionally, in many cultures, it was linked to death or the underworld. For example, the Egyptians felt that west was the direction of the underworld and the afterlife, which was not considered to be a negative place. And in certain cultures, interred bodies face west of their feet face west, or their feet face west. Other sacred places such as Mecca are westerly. In Buddhism, the west leads to the enlightenment. The idea that the westerly trajectory leads to wisdom or higher enlightenment is one shared by the Norse and many other pagan pathways. It is a powerful direction in which, because of the Earth's rotation, most winds blow. West is one of the quarters called in certain traditions of witchcraft to purify or protect the space. People may call upon the guardians of the West or the Western direction as a way of unlocking the protective energies or portals of the element, Earth element. Well, that's new information for me, and that's why I said I was going to read it, because I mainly hear about North Node, especially when I do my own readings and readings like personal. It's mainly talking about South Node, North Node, so I've never really tapped into the West or the South. You understand kind of energy, so that's interesting, and it's kind of in relation to what I was saying. There's a completion of breaking cycles and thinking patterns of the previous generation. This ocean of emotion energy. What's coming towards? What's coming towards? This is resonating at this time of this reading. In general. Outside of love. What's coming towards? This is resonating with this reading outside of it. Love energy. Love and romance energy. What's coming towards? Because before you can get to love and romance, you need to heal what it is within yourself in order to get that balance. See it there, it says, look at the bigger picture. I love it. And that's the kind of energy I was just about to tap into. You understand? It's bigger than that. It's bigger than just looking for a companion. It's deeper than that. You understand it when it needs to be deeper than that. One more card on this. Right now I've got the energy of work being done behind the scenes. Scorpio energy. It's time to release. Before love can come in, you need to release. You need to unblock that blockage, whatever's blocking the flow of the heart being blocked. If that makes sense. I love it. It's bringing me nicely into the energy of the Valentines reading. So first of all, it says prosperity lies ahead. That's what's coming. So this is what's coming towards. So now we're moving forward from this morning's reading. Prosperity lies ahead. After this release. Oh, that's my grandson. Oh, my daughter's got him. Okay, so it says a romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. And for who needs to hear it or wants to hear it right now, because I want to hear it, trust me. It says a new romantic cycle begins. Bottom of the deck, you're good enough. Full moon in Virgo. This deck I love, honestly to God. I feel like I'm going to use it in every read. It's called Angel Blessings. It's a new deck out. Love it. Love it. It just touches so many different aspects. Yeah, that. Listen. It's a long read. I'm going to read it. What's the advice for you? This is resonating with me going forward. Pull up on it and see what's going on. what I like here, what I like here is that we've got an ending here. So this is being set. This is behind the scenes, like I was saying, kind of energy. Full moon in Sagittarius. You have to look that up. See if the timing's aligning with anything within your life. I notice with these cards they do. And again, it says it's time to release negativity. So after this ending, because Scorpio energy is like the Tower, Death card energy, like once you've closed that cycle out, there's prosperity that lies ahead for you. In regard, and also a new romantic cycle. So there's positivity here. You understand? There's a right direction here right now. Like I can just jump fast forward to this for whoever's in this energy right now of either at the beginning of this cycle, which is a hard cycle. That's that nine of if you're in the Nine of Swords energy, then I'm gonna push forward to the end. All's gonna work out in the end, right before your eyes. It's unbelievable to what's gonna happen if you follow the process. Let go of that need to control how you think this is gonna work out, because it's not gonna work out as you think. It might just surprise you. Depending on how tapped in you are with yourself, your understanding of who you are. Don't allow anybody to fool you into who it is they want you to be. This card wants to come out. I caught it. So it says truth. So there's some kind of truth that's going to be brought to the surface in this situation, which is going to enable somebody to release whatever negativity that they feel like is needed to hold on to. If you go back to the beginning of the last reading, you're not going to hear the words, but you may see the card that came up. But someone was literally, it was called restricting or restricted. Somebody is literally holding on to the little weeds of memories, maybe good memories of a past event, but those memories is what's keeping somebody bound to a situation that needs ending right now for somebody's highest good. Alright, that's two cards. That's too many cards. But it says surrender again and music. I just want one more card. They're really long read up, so I'm willing to read two. And the card that come out, card number 22, truth. Situation's gonna balance out in the end. Everything is gonna work out exactly as it is that you've been praying for. However it is that you've been praying for it, the situation is gonna work out for you. I'm just channeling right now as I shuffle, looking at the cards. But there's a need here to give to yourself. Again, this card wants to come up, but I keep catching it with these notes. Prayer. I'm not going to read the prayer one because it's how we do that within ourselves, but there's power within prayer. I tell you that. There's power within prayer. Set your intentions out there. So I'm just going to really like one of these. Card number 22. That's 4 again. So there's definitely something about structure and stability, some kind of truth. So 9 and 4 is the numbers in this within this reading. that I'm picking up so far. So it says, truth itself will assist you every way. Let me start again. Truth itself will assist in every way him who has gone forth in search of truth. There are various levels of truth. Truth that is dependent on experiences or knowledge changes daily. Universal truth is eternal and recognized when resonates in harmony with your soul memory. It feels true. The ultimate truth is that you are a fragment of God living in a human body. The eternal self is your individual part of God's personal presence. Being attuned to the truth of how you feel forms a connecting link to the eternal self. Ask this angel. I'm going to bring it up here, because again, open it to this. Don't know if you can see that, but it says, ask this angel to help you find the truth in your desires and experiences. This will open the floodgates of amazing joy. In most of us, the truth is buried beneath layers of denial and requires intensive release work to uncover. Begin by remembering a traumatic experience. Straight in there with a traumatic experience, it's saying, where you go overwhelmed that you did everything you could to avoid feeling. Did you drink, smoke, take a sleeping pill, try to think about other things, or stay busy so that you didn't have to deal with it? These are all ways of denying intense feelings of anger and fear. The problem with trying to escape pain is that feelings are not external like experiences. When you reject feelings, you reject a part of yourself. Rather than going away, your emotion stays nearby, creating an undercurrent that manipulates future experiences in all attempts to get your attention. Feelings don't cause an experience to be unpleasant. They are only responding and trying to protect you. Reclaim these lost parts of yourself to regain happiness, while outside of acceptance, they are in darkness and unable to receive the nourishing light of God. Your emotional energy causes a vibration that opens the darkness to receive love and healing. This vibration breaks the aura of limitation that propels the repetition of negative behavior. So it's going to illuminate it then through anger and frustration. That's through lack of understanding of what it is that you're going through. Let me tell you this, I always say there's nothing to fear but fear itself. You understand? There's nothing to fear out here but fear itself. It's the illusions that you tell yourself. Because we've all got traits. So we know the illusions that we're telling ourselves if we're real honest to ourselves. But there's a need now to decipher through all of that and understand fear is just that. It's just fear to stop us from reaching our highest potential. You understand? And if we don't see that within ourselves, then the Most High is going to understand that we're in an unfair situation that we're not being in a standing to. And what's going to happen is we're going to fall into what? In the physical, your doctors will say a depression. I say as it is above, so it is below. So if it's a depression in the 3D, in the 5D, it's an awakening for me. Or it's an ascension process for me. And once you fall into that awakening energy, you're going to come to such realizations that it's going to shock you. If you don't stand toe to toe for your own free will, the Most High is going to make you be able to stand toe to toe with your fears by showing you the darkest part of yourself. Forget anybody else in this. And then during that time, you're protected. So He's going to then, with a third eye, allow you to see and illuminate to you those who mean you good and those who don't. But all whilst you're going through this depression, tell me if that's not a great thing or what. That's a great energy. When I say I'm proud to be a child of God, I'm proud to be a child of the Most High, a product of the Most High. I'm proud of that. When I say I love myself wholeheartedly, I do. And that's what the energy of the reading is calling for today, right now, for somebody to wholeheartedly surrender to this soul purpose, this journey, and understand that your life was meaningful. It's meaningful, not was, is meaningful. All of your pain is for a reason. It's to bring you to this point here. Again, I'm going to go back to the tarot reader, Fire Intuition. She's got a web page, I believe it is, or at least she's got a tarot deck called My Tears Healed Me. Listen, your pain is what's going. What I came up with yesterday when I was doing my tarots, I was creating these, and I was kind of chuckling to myself as I was doing my logo one. I was literally tapped into my child energy, and I said to myself, the same thing that you missed out on is going to be the very same thing that's going to make you. The very same thing that was set to come and break you is going to be the very same thing that's going to make you. Understand, that's the fast forward part of the beginning of that Nine of Swords energy. It says, after you practice on yourself, you will find it more natural to bring a higher level of truth to your interactions with others. Become aware of how you feel, even in the smallest, most insignificant events. For example, when do you something you don't want to do? Are you denying yourself? Let me start. For example, when you do something you don't want to do, are you denying yourself the person you did the task for consciously or unconsciously knows the truth? Once you have worked through the feelings within yourself, use this opportunity to communicate the truth in an appropriate manner. Forgive yourself and the other person and move on. That's that discernment energy of knowing how much to give kind of energy. Going back to the reason I did again this morning, there was a conversation that needs to be had. I feel like it was around either a mothering or father energy within your life. There's a conversation that needs to be had, and then it just needs to be accordingly, however that means to you. But there's a need to heal some kind of issue from the past. There's a need to forgive and have compassion for some kind of energy of the past that seems to be held on to right now. It says, denial drains your energy, resulting in a headache, upset stomach, exhaustion, depression, sickness, injury, or just plain irritability. Do you take pills to override symptoms, or do you recognize these messengers of truth and delve into their meaning? When you are trying to process feelings, you may want to give up as the darkness fights for its life. If you continue to move the emotion to the point of breaking through, you may be filled with transformational energy as light and love pour into the body into where after wave of ecstasy. Listen, I'm not a doctor. I'm just going to say that plain and straight. I've got no kind of medical experience other than I used to do care work in my life. And trust me, the care industry, I love, they care for, well, I'm not going to say they do their best because I've seen some stuff which is just, but anyway, I've got no medical experience ever for the purpose of forever. But anyway, I don't like taking medication. I don't. Like I say, as it is above, so it is below. Point blank. So if there's a way to deal with it in the physical, and some people need the extra help, so by all means, I judge nobody. By all means, sometimes you need that push because not everything you can get through herbs. You understand? You need that push. But me personally, I like to do things like meditation. I like to do things like just isolate myself. Like when I said I made that song within 4 days in my car, listen, I took myself into my car, and that was me in my hermit energy, in the most strongest energy I ever possessed probably for that year or ever in my life. to be frank. You understand? You need to be able to figure out other ways of how to heal the mind other than pills, because I don't know. But I'm just saying, there's other ways to deal with these feelings. Journaling is another way. I'm an automatic writer. From the minute my hand picks up a pen or starts to type, it just flows. It just flows. Because you need to release whatever it is that's within you that's harboring this energy, that's keeping you attached to the negative energy of the past. And that's the conversation that's needed to be had at this time with whosoever it is, for whoever is resonating at this minute with this reading. It says, as you accept your true feelings, good and bad, intense and subtle, you increase your ability to feel joy, unconditional love, sensuality, gratitude, and forgiveness. Your eternal self and God have an intense energy your body cannot tolerate when it is blocked with darkness. The essence of transformation is finding your darkness, accepting your denial, and filling it with love and light. Be open to receive this energy flowing in your body, bringing you the personal presence of God and your eternal self. Call on this angel, Amitel, I believe is how it says, to help you reveal in the rapturous embrace of truth. Rapturous embrace of truth. That harsh truth. That fear, that whatever it is that you're running from. You know. No one else around you may know, but you know. Because only you are going to know your truth. And it was funny because a card earlier came out when I was pre-shuffling. It says, only your friend knows your secret. So it's only your friend that can reveal it. Again, I got a song that's out there now. And I said something about follow me, let me show you history, born. And I said my date of birth. And I said, but no worry, Bob, tell me about me enemy. You understand? I don't care to put the whole of my date of birth out there because, listen, I know there's some people watching me that know all of that information already and mean me no good. So it's meaningless. What am I running from? Nothing to fear but fear itself. No worry, Bob, tell me about me enemy. Anyway, let me tell you about me daddy. You understand? Like I don't entertain drama. If there's one, I don't entertain it. You understand? I endure a lot before I open up my mouth to say anything. Before I start speaking Abritwa. Look at British, like the car says, me what are they showing Abritwa? Look at British, look at swagger, look at patwa. They don't know nothing about my nature. You understand? But I don't get there easy. I don't get to that level easy. Why? Because I've done too much work on myself to let anybody just come and spoil that for me at no drop of a hat. And if I ever do get to that point, if anybody within my circle gets me to that point, then listen, I got the discernment to kick rocks and not look back. I can honestly say the last time I was, other than of recently, I was in an energy like that. I was around 14 years old, and thank God, yeah, for when Wing Chun came into my life. My see-through, my uncle is my see-through. You understand? When I learned martial arts and I was shown how to transform my energy, how to transform my anger, I learned something from 14 years old. Something deep, something special, something balancing, something grounding. I learned how to grab hold of the anger just before the time and transmute it into something, music, writing, now tarot, now this, now a lot of things. You understand? Listen, wherever this is coming, if whoever is resonating with this reading and this truth right now, somebody I feel like is sent out a prayer. Look deep into their ancestors and just ask for that guidance, protection, and left it to them. I feel like somebody, let me just tell you, it's all going to work out in the end. 1 second. Alright, I had to pause and just finish off the last bits I was doing. So I'm just reading this card, prayer. I wasn't going to read it out, but listen. It says, prayer. O then, soul most beautiful among the creatures, so anxious to know the dwelling place of your beloved, that you may go in quest of him, and be united with him. Now we are telling you that you yourself are his dwelling, his secret chamber and hiding place. I see this in two ways. I see this, that if I'm picking up on the love reading here, I'm picking up on that if you're in separation with your, okay, divine masculine, your other person in who you're in union with, that you have to understand that you're together within spirit. Go with the spiritual teaching as in the 5D, in the spiritual, you're already connected, you're already united. Bring it down to the 3D. This situation is being guided. If you're not together in union at this time, you understand? I can see that someone here is holding on to memories, or just hold on to their memories. Take it as it resonates. Two sides of the coin. It's either someone's holding on to nostalgic memories that they need to let go of, walk away from, and that's the energy of the reading here. Or there's an energy here of a humbleness now, that compassionate side of things, of saying to you, listen, cherish the good memories you had. Smile when you think of them, and keep moving, because the bad is overweighed the good. That's not a balanced situation. But look what's coming towards you. Look what's coming towards you. As I was reading on, I don't even know if I'm going to read it, but as I was reading on, it goes on to say, talk to the Most High. Whoever your Most High is, your ancestors, angels, or whosoever, it is to you, it means to you. You understand? In every aspect, in every little thing that you do, when you're washing up, when you're walking, when you wake up, first of all, when you wake up, give thanks. Before you go to bed at night, give thanks. Throughout the day, give thanks. Gradually, by attempting to include God in every aspect of life, you replace old thought patterns of judgment, criticism, and despair with the ascension attitudes of love, surrender, and gratitude. When you wish to pray for help, be clear, I'm laughing, definite and positive in your desire. The reason why I laughed here is because back in 2000, and I believe it was 16, yeah, it must be 16, yeah, I sent out a prayer to my ancestors in a rage of frustration and just all kinds of oceans of emotions, energy, yeah. And I called upon the energy of, I've got a family tree picture, 5 generations of the feminine energies, yeah. And I stood in front of it wholeheartedly and poured out my heart. You understand? And poured out my heart to my ancestors as if I was praying to God in that kind of energy, yeah. And I carried on. That was that day. A lot more to it than than what I'm saying right now. But yeah, I cried. You understand? And I asked for guidance, protection, and all kind of things because I just felt lost at the time. Yeah. So anyway, still carried on moving because that's what I do. I still keep moving, even in that heavy energy. Still keep moving. Let me tell you this: within less than 7 days, within less than 7 days, my whole world was turned upside down, like raw. You understand? But at the time when it was going on, I had an inner understanding, yeah, that it was like bittersweet. Like I knew what this was happening for, and it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse than what it was. So I looked on the brighter side to this. I looked at the silver lining within this crazy situation that I was in. You understand? And I kept the faith and I kept on going. kept on going. You understand? And as I kept on going, my eyes opened up to the people them around me even more so. Now this is way after I left originally from my hometown. We're talking about some years later. And my eyes now are even more so opening up to certain people within my circle, near and far. Near and far. Truth was brought to the situation. And again, going back to earlier one's reading where it said there was a card that came out from my own deck. It says, hear no evil, speak no evil. You understand? And see no evil. And I saw the evilness that was going on, and I said nothing. I endured it all, but from a distance, whilst I was getting myself together inwardly. So fast forward now, I went for another ascension since then. That ascension wasn't even as compared to the last ascension that I had. The realizations that I had to come to. And that's how I feel it is for somebody right now. There's a need for someone to just be patient right now. Be patient within this journey. It's rough, and I understand the beginning process of it all. But follow your inner guidance. Whatever that is to you, follow your inner guidance. Follow the guidance you've been led to. The card that wanted to come out earlier was music. Some people may get messages through music. I always say, if the Most High is coming knocking at your front door and you're not hearing his message, for example, tarot, somebody might not even really be into tarot. And this same message that I'm giving you now, you might switch on your radio. Look, my ears are ringing as I'm about to talk. You may switch on your radio and hear a song exactly like what I'm saying here. I locked off from everything, all social media, everything, TV, everything. I didn't care at one point in my life, yeah? And one song come through, just as I said to myself, you know what, I need to stop doing this, you know, I can't live recluse and I was kind of having I kind of talking to myself. So anyway, I put on one mix. I wasn't even really hearing the mix, because when you're in that state of fogginess, you just autopilot. So anyway, now it was a mix, and within this mix, that must have been alright now, about an hour long maybe, I heard one song, and it was called Rebel. The one song had me going looking for the one song so I can just listen to it by itself, because everything else was too much in my head, too much going on, yeah. And when I listened to that song, it's called Truth as well. Funny enough, it's called Truth. It's called The Rebel, Truth, or The Truth Rebel, either way. But I share it on my Facebook page all the time, all the time, all the time. I was growing by wise people. The song refers back to it. My one says, no weapon formed against me that could ever prosper. God looking at the history book in the book of Isaiah. God looking at the history book in the book of Isaiah. Me say me have to respect me Uncle Bonnie. Proverbs 4 verse 4. Hear ye children the instruction of our Father. Hear ye children the instruction of our Father. Me have to love me mother and me have to love me father. And them set of people here, them teach me about imposter. Them tell me say you never judge a book by its cover. Now worry who grass over there make it greener. Not because your locks that na make you no rasta. Wash with them a come with and wash with them a offer. Remember say you have your angels and ancestor. I can't wait to voice that in the studio, but you know what? Everything has its time. Right now that song's up on my YouTube. It's just me just releasing negativity that's been in my life through music. Through music. That's why I say the reading earlier, this reading now, I resonate with 100%. Let me tell you, it's like a personal reading. But I also know that somebody needs to hear this message also right now, because that was my intention when I opened up myself to receive the highest energy that needs to be heard right now. That was what I set out there when I had my own prayer. I say set my intention. You understand? But I say prayer for the sake of understanding. One second. Thank you. I'm back again. I paused. I need to go and eat some food and then come back. But literally, I've just been in this energy. It's my stomach again. I've literally just been in this energy of the reading. And trust me, whatever this is coming towards somebody, it's something abundant, it's something great. Whatever it is that you've been praying for, it's coming in. But it's just about being patient. It's just about being patient. This journey is not for the swift, but who can endure it. Let's get some messages from the ancestors. Alright, let's just go with the one. Lady. So it says, enjoy growth and reap rewards. So whatever this truth is, when you understand it, you're going to be such a rebirth energy. You're going to be such a rebirth energy. It's going to surprise you. They say reap what you sow. Grew up hearing that in the Caribbean. It's within my card. Reap what you sow. So if you know you've been putting good out there, just understand good coming back to you. And this is the energy of something good coming back to somebody. This is a good karmic reading. Karmic energy reading, because there's good karma and bad karma. That cycle has to turn either or either. But it's down to the individual and the choices that you make to what it is that's coming back to you. And in the alignment of this reading, it's good things that's coming. It's good things that's coming towards somebody. Let's see if I can say one more in regards. And then you've got the Lord. So now we've got this is definitely a reader for somebody on the twin flame journey. And again, I'm not going to associate the twin flame journey with have to have romance with another person, other than finding that flame within yourself. That's what it's about. Tapping into your inner child, going back to this morning's reading, tapping into your inner child and finding that flame within yourself. This is about inner light, inner love. Set free your boundary, set it high like a dove. Anything offer that a blessing from above. Him tell me say, him a gonna make it fit like a glove. Empress, upcoming high priestess, alchemist. Me not gonna say me are the best, me look a different to the rest. Look at that, yeah. If this is not an aligned reading, I don't know what is. Third chakra underneath that, but there's no communication within the situation. Communication's in reverse. The situation still needing leveling out. I'm not gonna go any further. Look, sacral fertility, tantric journey, change, allowance. Listen, I can go on. The reading is in a line. It's aligned. I'm well tapped into this energy. Number one, because I feel like it's a personal reading, and secondly, somebody's in need of hearing this message right now. Now we're moving into the love energy. I feel like I'm trying not to even get into that part of it yet, but I mean it's here, right before my eyes. So as soon as we're jumping into that energy, I'm gonna pull my romance activation card. So I pulled this is the activation card of this one, but now we're in the romance energy. So let's see what's been activated in the energy of love in regards to this new romantic cycle that's coming for those that really resonate with. I might break this reading down. Romantic love. Come on, honestly, this is perfect alignment. So I might break this reading down. So this here might come in as Valentine's weekend reading part 3. One more card for this romantic love energy that's coming through for those that need to hear this message the most in regards to what's coming towards them. We've got regards to this divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flame energy I'm picking up on at this time. Intimacy. I'm laughing, yeah, because I got these cards here. Like, this is one of the cards I'm going to use, so I'm not going to show too much because I have to definitely put 18. I don't want to get flagged. 18 and over from this point onwards. So part 3, 18 and over. Freedom at the bottom of the deck. Divine feminine in reverse. After that, balance. This is definitely a reading that is aligned. So it says passion. A frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from the chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. The frequency of romantic love. This is the romantic love now, which has come out in the love activation, the romance activation card. So it says, the frequency of romantic love supports our experience to know ourselves through the reflection of a conscious lover. So that would be, in accordance to this reading, divine masculine's out. So let's see, it says, the frequency of divine masculine supports our strong focus and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with the kindness and the wisdom. Stepping into your masculine energy, however that resonates with you. But that is that passion, that drive, that go get it kind of energy. So it says intimacy. The energy of intimacy supports us trusting that we are safe to allow closeness. So again, there's a kind of, it's not even a full song, it's just literally like a little rhyme that I started at the beginning of COVID. And it says, COVID, was it COVID? No, Corona, she a one revealer. They say she come from China, they say she come from over in China. But you see, she are a revealer. Let me tell you about Corona, so I'm forgetting the words. It says, let me tell you about Corona, she a one revealer. Say she come from China. Have some queen lock up in the yard with some diva. Me have to style him as a kiva. Me have to style him as a kiva. Have him hook them cock up. What's the queen a providing a Corona? Let me tell you. Yeah? Let me tell you. So it says, let me read it again, I kind of went off track there. It says, the energy of intimacy supports us trusting that we are safe to allow closeness. So it's about finding that balance within ourselves. And the divine masculine would be your divine counterpart if you're a feminine energy, and vice versa. Yeah. But if you're not feeling protected within the energy, you're not going to want to be intimate. You understand? If you're feeling like you're more masculine, like there's another song I've got and it says, me would I never walk and left me pick me them. For love no money, not even a friend. Not if no but not even fi when. Me say enough of them man out there, me say them weak to them bend. Let them be a mother for work and defend. Don't even know if them pick me out there starving. Clothes or crepe or clothing. You understand? Like that's warrior S energy. Warrior S energy. I don't even know if it's a word, but warrior S energy. That's what I possess. another song I've got, and it says, heartbreak. You never take it for the worst. You fling it on the left and me say you fling it in reverse. But mind you, don't do it for the first. Incubus, succubus, go on with your recklessness. Never know say me is a rising Sagittarius. Never know say me ruled by Venus. Never know say a masculine energy me possess. You understand? You have to be comfortable with who you are. And you see, when you're comfortable with who you are, when the Most High says, alright then, well done, work, you understand, well done, job done, and reward you with a counterpart, it's going to be someone that mirrors you. That came out in also in the reading of this morning with the new deck I've got. Can't remember the name now. New deck I got. Love it. Love it. You understand? Wholeheartedly. Once you get to that energy of balance within yourself, masculine and feminine energy within yourself, then that balance will come to you. Am I gonna make it fit like a glove? Empress, upcoming high priestess, alchemist. Man, I gotta say, me are the best, me look deep into the rest. YouTube, Insta, me not come be impressed. And the truth, me I gotta see, come in, I gotta see nothing less. Empress, upcoming high priestess. You understand? Freedom at the bottom of the deck, and that's what it's about to. That's what it's about to lead to. That's what this journey, this whole can't sleep, can't focus, foggy memory, all of this and all of that, this is what it's about. But you need to do the work. The Most High said He will help those who help themselves. Alright, let's get some light-hearted, hopefully, energy in regards to. So what wants to be said? This is what my intention. What wants to be said that's not being said in regards to this situation going forward with this new cycle I'm talking about. Forget the past cycle. That the past is the past. That's gone. So now we're moving forward. Tell me the energy around this new cycle, this new romantic cycle that's coming towards those this region is resonating with. Lightning. Alright, you know what it is? Because I'm using the wrong cards. I'm going to use these cards, but right now, no connection. Hold on. No connection. Let me just make sure these are all in the upright. Alright. These cards are literally been charging. That's my intention for the last couple of days now, for the intention of this Valentine's reading. So they're well charged. But just for the purpose of the reading now, that's happening. What's coming towards this forever? This reading. Oops, resonating with release your ex. And I was looking at the divine masculine cards as that came out or wanted to come out. What's coming towards? That's that past energy. Tell me what's coming towards. Is this reading resonating with in regards to this new romantic cycle? And what does it mean for them? I was going to say in Valentine's Day, but it says, let go of control. Let go of control issues. So let me read this from the beginning. So it says, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So maybe there's a situation I'm picking up on that. Nothing. Let me just see what comes out. So that's past energy, past to the present. There's something being mixed here. That's what I'm picking up on. There's something. This is not completely new to somebody. Whatever this is coming up within this new. Let me just put this on top because this is what it's about right now. That's past energy, but this new romantic cycle, whatever's coming, there's that needing to release, let go, take your hand off of whatever it is or take your foot off of the pedal and just press gas. Press gas. You understand? This is the need to clear your energy. I always say the more you clear, the more you hear. Inwardly. So it's not just release your ex as in your ex. It's release, number one, your expectation of how you think this situation should go. It might be rough right now, and some people just want it to stop. All of the faults, all of it, that Nine of Swords energy. But embrace it. Difficult energy, easier said than done. But I guess that's what these motivational videos and recordings and messages are about. Through those who've gone through and able to help themselves within that energy. It's about tapping into others' energy and seeing how they've overcome this energy, and because we've all got this power within ourselves, we just need reminding of who we are. And sometimes it takes a message like this to remind us of who we are. You understand? To just release that. This is past energy. I'm trying to come out of that energy. So let's see what's coming forward. Bottom of the deck, getting to know each other. Positive energy, alignment again. So let's see. Clarify for me, new romantic cycle. Reconciliation in the reverse. Again, past energy. There's no reconciliation here. Tell me more about this energy of new romantic cycle. Keeps on going over here. Look, very soon. Very soon. It keeps on coming out in reverse. All of my cards are in the upright. Oh, okay. One is in the reverse. There must be a reason. I'm going to leave it there. If it comes out in the way it is, that was forgiving and learning. One more card. What's coming towards? Give a relationship a try, a chance. Work on your partnership. Here it says, and it's gone right over on to let go of control issues. Now, the first thing that's coming to my thoughts right now is the card that came out earlier. You got a choice, and this is what I stand by. This is my understanding of this whole twin flame journey. The twin flame journey, trust me, is an illusion. It's an illusion. It will keep you trapped in a place where you should not be. But if you pay attention and see it from another perspective, from a higher point of view, you will understand that you are your own twin flame, and anything less than what you set for yourself and what you deserve, it should not be accepted. You understand? So anyway, going back to what I'm picking up in the energy of this reading here, it says let go of control issues. So I feel like somebody who you know, like I said, I picked up on that, is coming towards you. But there's a need for you to let go of this control issue of how you think it should go. You understand? Because it may not end up in that way that you think. Like I said before. I feel like some people may give a relationship a chance. Some people may not, because reconciliation's in the reverse. But this energy, there's an energy of the past, and it's Mercury retrograde energy, so expect that. This is all innate to shake up our ocean. You understand? Shake up our ocean of emotion. Most High saying, what have you learned from the past cycles that you've gone through and going through? What is it that you've learned? I'm going to make the situation come back around full circle. What are you going to own up to? And listen, that owning energy, for some reason this owning energy is coming. Maybe before this abundance, because that's an abundance energy, when you own business and properties and owning responsibility. You understand? Before I give you this abundance, what have you learned? What have you learned? Look at the bottom of the deck. Deception. What have you learned? So tell me more. Clarify actually for me with reconciliation. Clarify for me reconciliation. What's coming towards? too many cards. Retreat, wedding, and calling in your soulmate. I'm going to put them in the upright. Look, let me sort these cards out. I don't know how and when they got turned. But nothing is a coincidence. Everything is a reason. Just now I just homed in on the children card, and as I snapped out of that, the next card I saw was the codependency card, so this can be involving children. But let's see what comes out. Unrequited love. Tell me more about very soon. Very soon. Everything wants to go in this direction. Chemistry. Unrequited love. Listen. The past is coming back. Somebody is not interested in this energy of the past because it's an unrequited love. It's an unrequited love, no matter how it comes. I'm hearing sugarcoat. You understand? It's an unrequited love. Flirt is at the bottom of that deck. It's Valentine's weekend, so expect that. But let's get out. Let me see what's coming towards whosoever is resonating with this reading in regards to Valentine's, February the 14th, 2001. What's coming towards? Whosoever is resonating with the energy of this reading in regards to Valentine's, February 2001. Stay optimistic. Stay positive. Bottom of the deck, getting to know each other. So let's go in. I'm going to open it up with love message. What needs to be said that's not being said in regards to this. Stay optimistic about your love life. There's another card in there, and I could feel it when I was shuffling, something quite right. It's a cover for another one. Again, clarify for me what needs to be said that's not being said in regards to this new romantic cycle for this Valentine's weekend coming up. For those this reading is resonating with. One card's falling out. So it says, if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. Someone's understanding that everything that they do in life is their choice. You always got a choice. Always. What else wants to be said in this situation for those that this reading is resonating with? That's not being said. It says, I'm more affected than you know. One more card. What's the intention of this person? What's the intention of this person in regards to what's not being said for this Valentine's weekend? For those that this reading is resonating with. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. So I feel like there's somebody who's receiving messages everywhere they go, info everywhere, TV, music, Probably seen your name on billboards, car registrations, all that kind of stuff. Dreams for somebody out here. So what is it that whosoever is resonating with this reading wants to say to this person and not say? If you ever saw the AQUARIUS. So it says the grass wasn't greener on the other side. I feel like someone's asking a question, to be fair. What else in the situation does this person want to say? It says, I'm a better person because of you. But it fell over in this energy, but still, I feel like these are questions. One last card. Going back to the conversation that I feel needs to be had, I feel like these are conversations. It says, I miss you regardless of how things seem. Alright, what's the neutral energy in regards to this unrequited reconciliation energy? What's the neutral energy? So it says, how could you still love me after all I've done? That's a neutral energy. But it fell over in this energy. Bottom of the deck, I feel safer in the silence. Put these higher. Tell me more, please, in regards to this. How could you still love me after all I've done? Energy. Now, girl with the snake fell out in the reverse. And it says, I'm a better person because of you. It fell on top of that. So again, I feel like this is a karmic situation where lessons have to be learnt within a situation. Karmic cycles. So it says empath and narcissistic paradigm. Being charmed or used enabled boundaries. So, clear message. That's what somebody went through. Somebody went through empath and narcissistic energy. Understand that energy first. And it says being charmed or used enabled boundaries. So there's a separation here. This is in the reverse. Someone saying, how can you still love me after all that I've done? But I feel like it's made somebody, this person, whoever this reader is resonating with, overall this situation's made you a better person, or gonna make you a better person for what's to come. Set your bound. This is about inner light, inner love. Set for your boundary, set it high like a dove. Anything offer that a blessing from above. Him tell me say, him a gonna make it fit like a glove. You understand? So let's see. Let's get a card. That's past energy. So we know there was nothing. It was a negative energy. The card said that in the beginning. So let's not even get in that. What's to come for whosoever is resonating with the energy of this reading? What's coming in towards this person? Cupid's arrow. Cupid's arrow. So it says, have faith, love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. Hesitation. So it says wedding rings. It says union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. But we've got date here. It was in the reverse. It says meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, and a plan, set a date. So that's what's coming towards the person who this reading is resonating with. Let's see what's coming towards this other person that's on your mind. What's coming towards this person that's on. One more card. Oh, it's on the floor. Alright, I'm gonna get it. We've got the chaser. So it says chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So someone's not able to let a situation go here. It says not today. They're actually in frustration within this energy. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, cool person, boundaries, still angry. So this person's still harboring some kind of resentment in regards to this. Again, abandon it. It's in the reverse. Over in this energy, so they feel that they've had a great loss. This person feels that they've had a great loss in regards to this situation. It says keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, and gratitude and bliss. So this person's just in a resentful energy, still holding on and harboring on to the past, but I feel like there's an understanding that this person knows it's because of, well, let me just say, this person acknowledges their wrongs. That's what I feel. Because it says, how could you still love me after all that I've done? Is a mutual energy. But that's vice versa. So this person acknowledges their part that they played in the breakdown of your union. I'm going to use these cards. I love these cards when I used them earlier on today. It's such an inspiration. Such an inspiration. I believe the person who created these cards, she's a painter, and she's painted all of these up, and we've got certain artists, certain hip-hop artists that are on here with the quotations. Just love it, love it. There's a 2, and I've got another one which is on its way as well. So can't wait for those to come. Tell me more about this energy of what's coming towards, who's resonating with this reading in regards to Cupid's arrow. Clarify for me. Cupid's arrow. Let's Cupid's arrow here for who this reading is resonating with. For Valentines weekend, February the 14th, 2021. That's coming in towards this person this reading is resonating with. In regards to this Valentine's weekend. Hierophant, that's Taurus energy. That's a commitment energy. Again, it clarifies wedding rings. It clarifies a commitment. Like the Hierophant represents traditional ways of doing things. So that's why I say it clarifies wedding rings. We've got air signs, air energy. So something's coming in fast. That's why the card very soon's here. But I will clarify it again. Clarify for me why it's air here in regards to what's coming in towards. I feel like that's a very fast energy. It's a truthful energy. Tell me more in regards to this air energy for those this reading is resonating with in regards to Valentine's weekend, February the 14th, 2021. So we've got Capricorn. So this could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with, or it could be that codependency energy from the past. Tell me more about this Capricorn energy. So far we've got Taurus and Capricorn, and we've got air energy here. So air energy is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. Again, Aquarius, we're in that moon energy right now. Tell me more about this energy of the Capricorn that's coming towards whoever's resonating with this reading for Valentine's weekend, February the 14th, 2021. What's coming towards the person's thoughts? I'm just going to take the card that came out first, because I know when I should stop and sometimes I still continue. Happy home. Something's coming into union for somebody. Tell me more about this energy of Capricorn. Happy home. Hierophant, clear energy. And my heart literally just it literally just beated. Like, I felt that. Fire. Tell me more about this energy of happy home coming in towards the person who this reading is resonating with. This energy coming in towards the Hermit. Card number 9. Something's coming to a completion here for somebody. Somebody's looked into themselves and they've looked into towards a situation, and that somebody's wanting to express themselves, I guess is the energy I'm getting, because I'm seeing a lot of books back here. Someone's looking at what it is that they've learned in this situation. Humbly I'm feeling. Virgo energy here with the Hermit card. Clarify for me this energy with the person on the mind of who this reading is resonating with at this time. What's coming towards this person? What's this person's intentions at this time, February the 14th, Valentine's weekend? What's this person's intention with the chaser energy here? What's the intentions of this person? And I heavy breathe, and I honestly do, because some people just, I don't know, it's that codependency energy, I guess. Chaser energy. And then we've got water here, but it's in the obstacle position. I take note. So for me, it's that ocean of emotion energy. Someone's not able to let go of an attachment of the past. It's that codependency and energy. Tarot, that would have been the devil card. Too much is overindulgence of something. Too much holding on to negative thought patterns. This person's holding their head as if it's too much. And if it's too much for them, ocean of emotion, it's too much to offer to somebody else. Especially somebody who's in the energy of whoever this reading is resonating with. They're at a point of closing up cycles in their life right now, whereas this person is holding on to resentment issues. Scales ain't balanced. Tell me more. It says the shadow is you too. The shadow is you too. So that's that humble and balanced energy of understanding what your part to play within a situation is about. Maybe this person's finding it hard to deal with their part to play within a situation, in that denial energy of how could you still love me, or asking, do you still love me after all that I've done? In this narcissistic energy, because that's the energy that's come up. Empath and narcissistic. Tell me more about the shadow is you too in regards to this energy. It feels like there's still a blame game going on here. There's a blame game. Here it says Leo energy. So that's for me like a strength energy, but it's Leo, the Leo card that's come out. The other card that came over in reverse, it says you always have a choice, and it's in reverse. So maybe somebody feels that they never had a choice within a situation. They felt like they had no choice in order for whatever this situation happened in order to cause the separation between you both. But now someone's looked into it, they're seeing for themselves now. They're finding the strength within themselves, facing facing your fears energy. Why is you always have a choice here in the reverse? The Chariot. My income is constantly increasing. Fell in the obstacle. Somebody made this situation happen of separation because money was the end all to this situation. Somebody was moving towards finances and career. So there was a lot of, I guess, manipulation in order to get that. I picked that up from my previous readings and also from the reading I did this morning, where I said that somebody would actually step on you to get ahead in life, no regard to your health and safety. You understand? And you see me, from the minute someone ain't got no regard to my health and safety, I'm gone. I'm gone. You understand? Like, if I'm not gone in the physical, I'm gone in the emotion of this, and it's only a matter of time before my physical follows. But let's see. I don't even want to use my my other deck right now, because this is a past energy that's coming towards you. I mean, the choice is always yours, but I don't feel like somebody's gonna make a choice in going forwards in this. Let me see. Clarify to me, how is it that whoever's resonating with this reading is feeling in regards to this energy coming towards them? Let me rephrase that, because that wasn't alright. That's the energy. That's whoever's resonating with this reading in regards to this energy of a chaser. I feel like there's going to be a lot of self-reflecting this Valentine's weekend. Justice is here. There's a justice situation. Balance. There's no balance within a situation. That's what I feel like. This, whoever's resonating with this reading. There's no justice. There's no balance within the situation. That's the reason why water's here in this situation. Someone's got this. I believe you feel like whosoever this other person is in your life who you're thinking about has got no balance. Emotional balance, financial balance. Tell me more about this energy of justice. Rebirth. Yep. Ending of the karmic cycle. Someone wants a brand new beginning right here. Someone just wants to step within their power and live the life that they choose to live for themselves. But someone's feeling restricted because somebody's coming back hoping for the best in a situation that's gone terribly bad already. Someone's in this situation. I believe the person who you're thinking about is staying optimistic that there's a chance for them and you to get back and even reach to a commitment of marriage, reach to a scale of marriage. What's this person's intentions with this rebirth energy? What's the intentions of this person in regards to this rebirth energy? What's the intentions in regards to this rebirth energy? Cancer energy, emotional balance. Emotion, argue for your limitations and you get to keep them. So I just feel like there's somebody here. Oh, there's this card here that also came out. I didn't see it. It says clear your vision. Clear your vision. Someone's vision. Someone's not seeing the situation for what it is, the reality of it. Someone's still talking about the past and who's to blame here, there, where someone's moved on from all of that. Someone's still stuck in this emotional imbalance of whatever it was that broke down the energy of the reading. But I've got a feeling here, whosoever's resonating with this reading, I don't know, I'm picking up two separate energies. For some people, they don't want back into this energy. There's no reconciliation here. Someone's ready to take the passion and the fire that's within themselves and move forward from this. Move forward from this. Moving towards some happy home energy. That's what someone's inspiring for right now. And someone else in the situation is in denial. Tell me more about this energy of the Hermit. I'm going to press pause. There's another deck I want to get, to be fair. Tell me more about this energy of the Hermit. The Emperor. Unparalleled, sorry. Alright, what I'm going to do, trust in your intuitions at the bottom of the deck. 2-pack. Trust your intuition. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to get my Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine cards. I'm back. Had to do a quick sort out of them. Sometimes they can get entwined because I normally use them together. That's that masculine, feminine energy within again coming through. Let me see. Someone's flame's not going out for somebody. Self-care is needed. I feel like the person who you're dealing with is still needing to get to that realization of self-care, or at least somebody's overcoming whatever's gone on within this narcissistic empath energy. Because I'm asking about the feminine energy and it's moving over, the answer's coming within the masculine energy. Self-care, self-love. Set your boundaries, set it high like a dove. Tell me more about the energy of the Divine Feminine in regards to this situation. Why is the Hermit energy here? Who's resonating? Yeah, someone's gone invisible, someone's gone underground kind of energy. And it says, feels the need to be seen, feels worthless and flawed, wanting to feel valued and always trying to prove one's worth. Okay, so someone's looking at what it is that they've given out, that what you put out, what you get back in kind of energy. Someone's looking at what it is that they're needing to change within their life, and that's number one, self-care, self-love. Giving to yourself what you give to others and more some. That's what someone's learning within that energy. This is what wanted to fall out. Rise, soul tribe, hopeless, karmic family, receptive, and assertiveness. Tell me more about this invisible energy for the Divine Feminine energy in regards to this reading. Secret. Tell me more about this energy of secret. What was in the dark in regards to this situation? Lessons and patience. There was a purpose for this journey. 111. Maybe someone's seeing a lot of 111. There was a purpose for this journey, and someone on this journey learned lessons, and it's been a long time coming is what I'm feeling. But there's transformation, there's rebirth energy here. This is coming for somebody because lessons have been learned within this cycle, within this Hermit energy. Cycle, things is being learned. Tell me more about this Emperor energy. Tell me more about this Emperor energy for the Divine Feminine. in regards to the energy of this reading of what's coming. Romance. Tunnel vision. The tunnel vision reads, passionately focusing exclusively on one's goals, dreams and visions, building an empire. Karmic partner. This is a karmic cycle. It's in reverse. I take note. Whoever this emperor energy was or is in your life, it was here to teach you lessons and to put you on the right path of where it is that you need to go. So you were going to be triggered in some of the most triggering ways, however that resonates. It was meant to be. It was meant to happen that way. It says, the purpose of this connection is to learn lessons, provide personal growth and self-improvement required for your soul's journey. And someone's understanding that I feel strongly right now. Strongly. So what's coming towards the divine feminine for Valentine's weekend? Spirituality. Tell me more about what's coming towards the divine feminine for this Valentine's. Inner light. And I love it. This is not about anybody outside of yourself. This is about you. For your boundary, set it high like a dove. This is about inner light, inner love. I love it. This is about, my voice is going so coarse. I don't know whether someone needs to communicate or whether I've just been talking too much. But it says this is about inner light. That's what's coming towards somebody this Valentine's weekend. Seeing this from a whole new perspective. That's the greatest gift that I can receive for Valentine's anyway. That's bigger than anything. Anything for me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, this is the most important love. This one here is the most important love ever. This one here. The connection you got with yourself and with your spirituality. Your purpose in life. That's what this is about. For whoever's resonating with this reading, this is what's coming towards you. And I'm sorry to disappoint anybody who was looking for more. But this is the energy of the reading. My throat chakra is closing up. This is the energy of the reading. Yes, there's somebody who's going to come towards you. Yes, there is. But I feel like I'm tapped into an energy that somebody's not interested in relighting. Look, that flame's going. That whatever that was, it was. I feel like somebody's now trying to focus on their inner light, because this candle's going down. It's not a new candle. This person, you understand? Oceans of emotion is what I pick up again from this. And within those oceans of emotion, someone's going to find their flame, and it's going to be so unbelievable to find the flame underneath water, underneath all of that water there. That's loving yourself wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. That's joy. Burnout. Listen, you know what it takes to get there? You know what it takes to get there? Listen, you know the kind of burnout and what you've gone through in order to reach this level of joy. Because happy family, happy home came out here. Happy home is right here. So let's see what this happy home is that's coming towards you. Something more divine thing in regards to this happy home energy that's coming towards whoever's resonating with this reading, February the 14th, Valentine's Day. What's coming towards whoever's resonating with this reading? Clarity. Clarity is coming to you. Perfect. Tell me more about the energy of this clarity that's coming towards who's resonating with the energy of this reading. Boundaries. Someone's setting their boundaries, setting it high like a dove. In regards to whosoever it is that's coming back to reconcile with you. boundaries are set. Trigger is at the bottom of that. Dignity. Someone's learned self-respect for themselves within the situation. This is not the cards I want. So how's this divine masculine, this emperor energy, going to respond to these boundaries? That's it. How's this divine masculine going to respond to the boundaries that's being set by this divine feminine? Whosoever's resonating with this reading. How's this masculine energy going to respond to these boundaries? Overload. It's too much. It's too much. You can't. Whoever this energy that's coming in towards you is overload. It's too much. Whatever boundaries that you're set for yourself, they can't meet it. They can't meet it. I'm gonna just tell you plain and straight. They can't meet it. They can't meet your expectation. But let's see. Let's clarify overload. Look at this. I love my angels. I love my ancestors. I love my spirit guides. I love the way how it's just clear. The message is clear. Clear message. What just came out within the masculine energy now is boundaries. The boundaries that you, whosoever this is resonating with the energy of this reading, the boundaries that you set for yourself, this person who you've got on your mind, you know already though, is the reason why you set these clear boundaries. It's too much. They can't take it. They can't take it. Your boundaries is too much for them. Maybe they've got their own boundaries. It's a compromise, I guess. Tell me more about the boundaries within the masculine energy. Why? Because they want to put a ring on it. They feel that they can control you and your boundaries if they put a ring on it. Tell me more about this energy. What's the intentions of this energy of commitment in regards to the energy of this reading? Communicate. That's all they want to communicate. All this person wants to communicate to you is how much they want to be with you, how much they love you, how much they're sorry. But is it what you want to hear, or is it truth? Because look, that they're stable now, that they're no longer emotionally imbalanced. But we saw the imbalance come out here. But they're now wanting to say that they're emotionally imbalanced for this commitment and this reconciliation. But what's this overload energy? Just don't know what to do. They don't know what to do with this commitment, this overload. The fact that you've got so much self-care, that you set yourself boundaries. They can see that you're stable right now. And they don't know how to come in towards you, but I feel like this is going to happen very soon. Just for, I've got these cards, I've had them for a while, I don't really use them because for me, energy is fluid, but it's timing there. So just for the purpose of Valentines, I'm going to use it. First time I've used them in first time I've used them in a long time. I've used them in personal readings, but a long time ago. It says, on the 28th. Tell me more about this energy that's coming towards whoever is resonating with this reading. Tell me more about this energy of commitment and communication that's coming in for the person that's resonating with this energy of this reading. So it says 9 o'clock on Thursday. I mean, this then could have already happened. You have to let me know. Yeah, so it's saying 9 o'clock on Thursday. So if we're talking about before Valentine's, then that's today. Today is Thursday, February the 11th. So at 9 o'clock. So that's like an hour from now. That's like an hour from now. Or it could be on the 28th. It could be maybe there's a Thursday, the 28th coming up. I don't know, you have to look it up. Anything else? When is it? This masculine is looking to come in towards this divine feminine in regards to this commitment. Something has to get stable first, I'm seeing, on the 11th. I felt like that's going to resonate with somebody. Put that in my sacred area here. Alright, let's see. Alright. Just for fun purposes, yeah, I'm going to use these decks. Let's see what's on the mind of this masculine. I'm telling you, use these decks are too much. Too much. One second. Too much. I don't even know which one I'm going to use first. So let's see. I won't show these ones to the camera. That's probably why I bought them small. I bought them a good while ago. I hardly use them. At the time I bought them, all of my other decks are normal size as can be, but these are the travel sizes compared to the original one. Why? Because listen, it's never really been my interest to that. Five of Pentacles. There's someone wanting to come. Alright, there's somebody wanting to come to take you out of the energy of feeling left out in the cold. That someone wants to take you out of that energy right now. Tell me more about this Five of Pentacles energy, Knight of Pentacles. That's that wanting to make an offer. Long time coming. You know, long time coming. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So I feel like whoever this is, it could well be Capricorn, Virgo energy, because the Hermit and Capricorn energy was here. I also saw Virgo at the bottom of the deck when I was, or within the deck when I was shuffling. So this Knight of Pentacles could be Earth energy. We've got Pentacles here twice, Five of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. Tell me more about the energy of this Knight of Pentacles. So there's another card, I think. Well, that's the Lovers card that's come out. So this is Gemini energy. Again, that's somebody wanting to express themselves and how it is that they feel. They want to put down any disagreements. They want to put that all to one side. Sorry, let me just take that back. This is not Gemini energy. This is a Six of Swords energy, but it's the same energy as I was just reading just now, as I was picking up on. This is somebody that's wanting to just put down all of the fussing and the fighting, all of the ticking, the tacking, the cussing and all of that, and just make love, is what I'm picking up here. Tell me more about this Six of Swords energy. Page of Pentacles. Slow and steady, I'm hearing. Slow and steady. Seven of Swords, and it's not down the owning. Yeah, so this is the energy of that communication that would take place in that this person's got in their thoughts. They're looking to have a conversation over intimacy in regards to what it is that broke down the connection between you. There's a strong intimacy, but I feel there's a blockage. There's definitely a blockage, especially with the seven. This one's not too bad to show. If You can get to see that. But their backs turned to each other. It's almost like midway, something stopped this. Midway, something stopped this intimacy. Because maybe there was some kind of talk of the deception that's taken place within the relationship in the past. It just broke the vibes. Simple as that, it just broke the vibes. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords energy that came about. So we've got the King of Wands there. That's that I feel third party energy. Somebody was that overindulging energy I'm picking up. I'm like, let me see, King of Wands energy. Because whoever's in this card is a different energy to because whoever I'm speaking to may have dark colour hair. Whoever this King of Wands is, in their fiery energy, this person's got blonde hair. So I kind of pick up on that's a different third party energy. And the card that just came out when I clarified the King of Wands is the Page of Wands. Okay, I'm picking up on the live so tell me more about this energy of the Page of Wands. Yeah. Somebody was weak in a situation in regards to a third party. Knight of Wands, they kind of just gave in with no fight. They gave in to the situation. They acted very youthful for who they are. Or this could have been that they gave in to a younger fire sign energy. It could be somebody who you even know, a younger person to you. Could be a relative even. Tell me more. I don't know why or where that came from, but it came strong through. It's the Hangman. In the reverse. Yeah, someone's seeing this situation for what it is. The goods out, the bad's overweighing the good energy is what I'm feeling. Tell me more about this energy. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone doesn't want to give to the situation. Whoever I'm connecting to, who's resonating with this reading, doesn't want to give to this situation anymore because of the deception that's taken place that broke down the relationship in the first place. Tell me more about this Page of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Fell on boundaries. Again, that's someone setting their boundaries. Someone's trying to make a move on somebody, I feel like I can see. Someone's trying to make a move on somebody. That initial beginning flirtation energy. But I feel like whoever I'm connecting to is defensive. Willing but not willing. Willing wants to but don't want to. There's too much water underneath this bridge. It's a thin line. There's a thin line here for somebody. Tell me more about this Seven of Wands energy. 6. Not 6, sorry, the Sun. That's someone's happiness. Someone wants this. I feel like whoever I'm resonating with in regards to this reading, you're both wanting the same thing, but it's coming from different points of view. I feel like this person who's coming towards you is saying what they want to say. Yes, to be intimate. Yes, there's a humbleness and an element of learning or understanding their role of how this situation broke down. But I feel like you set your boundaries so high for yourself no more that you can't afford to allow that flame inside of you to burn out. It's like you're saying to yourself, is it even worth it anymore? Tell me more about this. Whoever I'm resonating with about in regards to this 6 of Wands energy, 6 of Swords energy. So this is the 5 of Wands. I feel like there's someone who I'm talking to by all means wants to come out of some kind of conflict with somebody, Five of Wands in the reverse is here. Tell me more about this Five of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Cups. That's exactly what I can see. I can feel that energy here for somebody. High Priestess. Page of Swords. Too much water under the bridge. But I can see, let me tell you, I'm picking up a few things. There's too much water under the bridge for whoever I'm resonating with. Whoever I'm resonating with wants whoever this is to come towards them. But it's a kind of two-sided coin here. Somebody wants somebody to come forward towards them. Somebody wants to be intimate within a situation. But at the same time, somebody also knows that this situation is no good for them. Somebody knows giving into this situation is gonna send you back into a state of emotional imbalance, because this situation, I feel, can't grow. There's too much water under the bridge. Somebody wants the Ace of Cups though. Somebody wants the stability. I can see that here with the Ace of Cups. Too much water under the bridge, I'm hearing again. Someone's not willing to sacrifice their happiness and what it is that they could get, the abundant relationship that they could have, if they just continue this healing process and let go of the past. Bottom of the deck is the Star card. That's surrendering to the healing that you need to do in order to get to the situation. The card that came out was with the Moonology. Look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is the healing that you need to do within yourself in order to get to this sun energy. In order to get to this sun energy, I'm gonna pull on the sun energy. Then I'm gonna come pull again with the cards. But there's an abundance. The sun card's the happiest card in the deck. You understand? So there's an abundance, there's a happiness, an overwhelming happiness that's coming towards it. There's perseverance that's needed. Patience is needed within the situation. Don't go back to what feels comfortable because it feels comfortable. There was a reason why you are where you are right now. And there's a need to forgive and move on. Discernment. Remember the card, the first card that came out, discernment. Knowing when to give and when not to give. I'm hearing know when to pull out. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups. This card turned over. There's the Lover's energy. That's the Gemini energy. Someone's making a choice. It's a hard choice, but I don't feel like someone's moving forward with this. Like I said, someone's not willing to sacrifice their happiness and what it is that they can have for their life, that possibility, instead of whatever this reality was. Someone's decided not to let go of that reality, of what was, and move towards their possibilities with the Lovers, Gemini energy, and the Sun card, Leo energy. Tell me more about this energy of the Lovers in regards to the Sun. For whoever's resonating with this reading. So we've got the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone's not willing to put any more time and effort into this no more. I feel like because of a third party energy with the Queen of Wands, could be Sagittarius, Leo energy. Aries energy. It's either that or somebody's wanting to get really nasty. Really nasty. But I'm not even going to tap into that energy right now because I look, the devil's at the bottom of the deck. Someone wants to get real greasy, as they would say. Real greasy. Let me see. someone knows better right now. Look at that. Yep, see there. Someone knows better. Someone knows that this can only be a fantasy and it needs to be let go, because this is not a situation to get back into. Whatever this is coming towards you, let it go. I tried hard to pick up something positive, and I'm not saying it's not a positive reading. Yes, it is, because somebody here has found love within themselves. Someone's found the strength within themselves and understands that the sun's within themselves. Anything that you're looking for outside of yourself is already within yourself. Someone understands that and is needing now to make a hard decision to fully let this situation go. You got acts in reverse. It says breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment and abandonment. I reckon the reason why it's in reverse is maybe there's not been much communication in this situation. Communicate card came out earlier. I feel like communication is there's gonna be an end to non-communication somewhere along this line. But the answer and the overall answer is gonna be, I choose myself. Let's write that down. That's the name of it as well. I choose myself, somebody saying. Oh, I just got my cards. I choose myself. Too much water under this bridge, sir. Too much water under this bridge, sir. I choose myself. I love you, but I love me more. Someone saying. So what's coming now towards whoever's resonating? After this, so it says, insecurities, low self-esteem. Queen bee on high horse. So someone's moving on past the low self-esteem energy. Someone's standing fully within their power, confidently. Someone's looked into themselves, looked into the mirror, and now they're appreciating who they are. Going back to the energy of this morning's reading, appreciating who they are. What comes with that? Have faith. Have faith. With that faith is going to bring, let's see, with that faith, what comes? What comes with that faith? Is it resonating with the energy of this reading? These cards ain't got no behavior. Blocked off. Looking for your ex. So your ex is coming, but you're blocked off. You're confidently moving forward. What's this ex? I'm just doing this now just for the fun of it. Let's see if this is aligning. What's this ex got to say for themselves? What's this ex got to say for themselves? You're not going to hear it. Let me tell you this. You're not going to hear this message. It's not coming through. It's not coming through. I say that instantly it comes to me. The Most High, it says spirit helps from above. It's in the reverse. So this situation that's blocked off, yeah, it's being blocked off for a reason. No, the reason why nothing too much is coming up here, I mean energy is flowing, so something has to come. You understand? But the reason why nothing much is coming up in the energy of love and romance for Valentine's weekend is because nothing's coming in for you. If you're resonating watching this for Valentine's weekend, I tell you this, yeah, because you've been divinely guided and protected from whosoever it is that's coming towards you or wants to come towards you. I will tell you that much. There's somebody out there that wants to wholeheartedly come towards you, but they cannot because you're blocked off from them. You're blocked off through one way or the other. You're blocked off. Whether that's I feel like that's a divinely guided thing. You understand? You're protected from whosoever this energy person is. Man's rejection is God's protection. So whatever took place in this recent past happened for your own protection. It's the reason why this door here is blocked off. Understand that. Bigger things are coming towards you. But so what's this bigger thing that's coming towards whoever's resonating with the reading? Look, someone's pregnant or a rebirth. Someone's looking whilst you rebirth. This could be in the spring. Something's just not complicated for somebody no more. That's in the reverse. What was once complicated is no longer complicated. That all that stress is out the window. By autumn, or maybe it was autumn of last year, somebody moved out of this confusion of illusion of this twin flame journey, seeing it for, look, again, locked up for now. Find the missing key. You understand? That's what it's about for somebody right now. This is about you and you alone. This is not about a union outside of yourself. So anybody that was coming here looking for I love reading and all of that, it's not coming. Honestly to God, I'm not even going to lie. It's not coming. What's coming is that you're going to find a balance within yourself, and you're moving forward within your journey stably along your path. I don't feel an energy of romance coming in. Alright. I don't want to disappoint nobody, so let me push. Let me push for, aside from this person, because that's the strongest energy that's coming through. So aside from this person, what's coming in for the person who's resonating for the energy of this reading? What else is coming towards in regards to love and romance for whoever's resonating with the energy of this reading? Again, retreats come out reverse over in that energy. Energy's got a lot to say. Codependency in reverse. Addictions are affecting your love life. It's in reverse though. It's time to disconnect from the world. It's in reverse though. So you've let go of this situation is what I'm seeing. It's now time to step out there. You have to be seen. Now, if you're in a hermit mode, nobody can see you. You can't be seen. You can't be seen behind closed doors. Someone needs to get out there and be in that joyful energy and just, I don't know. You can't be seen behind a closed door. That's what I'm getting. You can't be seen behind a closed door. All of this, look, all that's in the past. Deception in the past. That's what I'm asking. This is what I'm talking about now. New love. New love. Now, this could be a new love within yourself. We can just be going around in circles here. And that's exactly what this is about. Understand that? This is about love of self. But obviously, living as a human experience and Valentine's weekend and this and that. And maybe it's just my enthusiasm to the whole Valentine's weekend, why nothing of love is actually coming out to that. I get more love energy in just my normal readings that I do daily than I am doing for the intention of Valentine's Day. So this shows me nothing's coming in for somebody for Valentine's Day other than true understanding of love of self and understanding that the flame that you're looking for outside of yourself already burns within you. It's just for you to relight it, reignite that passion, that flame within yourself, and what you're looking for will automatically be attracted to you. When you're ready, the love you're looking for will be ready too. Only you got the answers to when you're ready. Right now is what I'm picking up on. Bottom of the deck is forgiving and learning. One more card then for this new love. One more card for this new love. What's coming in for who's resonating with the energy of this reading? I could make this into a part, what now? 4? Passion. passion. There's passion coming in regards to new love, and this was what started off the love reading from the moon reading. So this is good energy, and I feel like I am gonna come back because I'm getting so tired of looking at the energy that's underneath it that it's making me lose enthusiasm to the energy of the reading for Valentine's weekend. So I'm gonna do a part next. Look at that bottom of the deck, attraction. So that's what I'm gonna start off the next reading with, and clear up all of this old negative energy, because the more I clear, the more I will hear.